President Cyril Ramaphosa says the Freedom Charter has laid out a clear vision for young South Africans. He was speaking during the National Freedom Day celebrations at the Union Buildings in Pretoria early this morning. Now, today marks the 30th anniversary of the country's first democratic elections, as well as the end of the apartheid rule. Ramaphosa says in 1994, the dignity of all South Africans was restored.
Few days in the life of our nation can compare to that day when freedom was born. South Africa, our country, changed forever. It signaled a new chapter in the history of our nation, a moment that resonated across Africa and across the world. After casting his first ballot, President Nelson Mandela described that day as the beginning of a new era, moving from pessimism and division to nation building, reconciliation and hope. The advent of democracy in 1994 ushered in a constitutional order that is premised on equality, freedom, human rights for all. On that day, the dignity of all the people of South Africa was restored. Over the course of 3 centuries, the dignity of the black people of this country had been deliberately and cruelly denied, first by colonialism and then by apartheid. Millions of black South Africans, African, colored and Indian, were at the mercy of laws and practices that were enforced to serve the interests of a white minority. Their land was taken away, their assets were taken away, their labor was exploited, their prospects were stunted. Running like a malevolent thread through these many forms of oppression was patriarchy, which placed upon black women the greatest burden.